Are you a parent who has tried every possible way to help your child with their health issues, but nothing seems to offer a long-term solution and get results that truly last? Watching your child suffer from chronic inflammation, gut problems, sensory overload, and mood swings can be emotionally draining. So is taking them to specialist after specialist after specialist and trying diet changes after diet changes. Many parents feel they're left putting things all together on their own. And instead of finding one doctor or provider who can link all of these health challenges together and make sense of things, well, we have some amazing news for you. The vagus nerve is an overlooked key player and actually coordinates many of the processes linked to these symptoms. So supporting its function could lead to better regulation of your child's nervous system, their digestive motility, their immunity, their social and emotional regulation, and quite a bit more. And in this video, we're going to specifically address parents looking for lasting improvements in conditions that are often considered independent, but are actually all linked together by the autonomic nervous system and our vagus nerve. Parents, this video is for you if you're feeling dismissed and stuck on an endless merry-go-round of drugs and diets and detoxes and changes, hoping to address your child's chronic symptoms. We're going to empower you with nervous system focused solutions that address the real root cause of these challenges head on. We're revealing how optimizing vagus nerve function can resolve many of your child's health struggles. Learn gentle ways to be able to stimulate this essential part of the nervous system, plus specialized chiropractic care to detect and address nervous system dysfunction without drugs or without surgery. According to the CDC, 1 in 36 kids are now diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, while ADHD diagnoses increased by approximately 1 million between 2016 and 2020. These staggering statistics highlight the rapid rise in life-altering neurodevelopmental conditions affecting our kids' quality of lives. And while genetics and lifestyle factors play a big role, clinical evidence increasingly points to the central nervous system, specifically our vagus nerve, as a root cause agent behind this alarming trend. So back to our vagus nerve. The vagus nerve serves as an important communication pathway between the brain and the organs that are vital for health and development, especially the heart and the lungs, the gut and our immune system, our motor tone and coordination, our endocrine system, and our social emotional regulation centers. The vagus nerve has commonly been nicknamed the wandering nerve and the great protector. So this essential nerve coordinates the activation of our parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the rest, regulate, and digest mode, which is initiating the body's health restoration and rebuilding capacities. So our vagus nerve branches from our brainstem in the upper neck region and then makes its way down through the neck and all the way deep into the thorax and abdomen, which is what makes it so susceptible to physical injury of the neck during birth, as well as inflammation in the gut and the digestive system. So vagus nerve dysfunction can have a significant impact on kids' health, disrupting the brain's communication with key organ systems and basic health functions. This leads to disruptions within our digestive motility, our absorption, our elimination, and can contribute to things like colic and constipation or eczema and a lot more, along with suppressing our immune system functions and leaving the body constantly stuck within a pro-inflammatory state, which honestly leaves our children constantly sick and congested. We also know now that this dysfunction alters motor tone and coordination. It changes our endocrine function and the balance of neurotransmitters, and thus our children's social and emotional regulation suffers and can leave them constantly wound up, stressed out, anxious, misbehaving, and a lot more. So the question is what damages or disrupts our vagus nerve? So stress hormones and constant tension from a high stress complicated pregnancy can cause an increase in stress and inflammation in babies and our young children that can last for years down the road. Birth trauma caused by interventions can physically strain the delicate brainstem and the neck region that's housing our vagus nerve, contributing to the dysfunction early on. And lastly, our vagus nerve is very sensitive to things like frequent antibiotics or toxic exposures and nutrition gaps that can exhaust nervous system reserves, creating a cumulative burden that then further feeds the dysfunction. So there are some symptoms that are commonly seen in childhood conditions like colic and reflux, or chronic ear infections and eczema, or constipation and sensory processing disorder, and those all suggest impaired vagus nerve function. Thankfully, though, solutions exist to map out what's called vagal tone and do it pretty accurately, while also helping to provide a targeted and personalized plan to be able to stimulate and support your child's vagus nerve. So at Haven Family Chiropractic, we use an incredible piece of technology called heart rate variability, or what's called HRV, which helps us to find out whether or not your child's vagus nerve is functioning properly. This test can be run in as little as 3 minutes, and it helps us build an exact blueprint for your child's neurological restoration care, helping us to determine exactly what frequency and what type of adjustments are needed to help stimulate and activate your child's vagus nerve and the parasympathetic side of the nervous system, getting things back online and healing naturally once again. While there are many natural ways to stimulate the vagus nerve, such as deep breathing and meditation or going outside, cold plunging, nothing provides as potent and direct repair and restoration of the vagus nerve and our nervous system dysfunction quite like neurologically focused chiropractic care. There's a vast difference between nervous system and vagus nerve support and actual neurological healing. So in order to fully address vagus nerve dysfunction and the deeper root causes of chronic health challenges in kids, we've got to get the vagus nerve fully back online with more potent and direct stimulation via the specialized specific adjustments and care plans that we use within our office. So to be able to learn more about how this process works and to get your child started with care right away, check the link below or the one in our bio to be able to take this crucial next step.